peace, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. I know y'all missed me. And we back. And we about to talk about it. Because I just took a little week off. Mentally, I really needed it. So, I'm all about resting, allowing my body to tell me what I need to do. And I needed to take a week off. So, now that week is over, let's get into it. Because we're about to discuss becoming our parents. And we're going to talk about it because we need to talk about it. Now, speaking from experience and environment, this is definitely situational, but we usually want to grow up one or two ways. Either we are shooting to become nothing like our parents, or we are shooting to become everything like our parents. It's typically not an in-between, or maybe I just haven't ran into one yet. I don't know. Don't really hold me to it. If there is an in-between, let me know. I haven't came across one. So, again, this can range from a variety of different things, but nonetheless, all the same, whether the goal is to be just like them or to be better than them, or to be nothing like them. I think the other two go into the same category for real. Regardless, what is often overlooked is the power of heredity and environment. And these two things are very important. Because inevitably, those two things makes this inevitable. We really don't have a choice in any way, shape, or form. And again, this particular topic is coming from experience, which is, something I've experienced. My oldest daughter was unfortunately not able to be around her biological father for a while when she was first born, but I see many characteristics of him in her, as do I see the characteristics of the father who raised her. And I'm not gonna hold y'all, I really believe that this is just such a beautiful thing. Shit, I see a lot of myself, especially when I was a nugget, in my child, in Nevaeh. Let me just let y'all know something real quick. Heaven was a lot. And I can say that because I was heaven. And my girl, I was definitely a lot. Not even a lot. I was just different. And my girl is different. She's different. And I love it so much. But sometimes it can be a lot. But that's okay. That's okay. Regardless, I'm getting off topic and I'm sorry. Today we're discussing not wanting to become our parents. Since this is inevitable, while we are so fixated on not becoming our parents, we are completely ignoring the fact that we are already like them. This was definitely a hard lesson for me to learn. So please hear me. Hear me when I say I truly get it. I get it. I really do. But until we acknowledge that we are like our parents, and this is even if we don't know them. Let me just add this little piece in here. Hopefully there's someone who can, you can talk to try to get some insight as far as the parent that you don't know, if that's relatable to you. But it's still a great thing to understand. They are a part of you, and you are most likely like them. It's just something that we cannot kind of, it's not a bullet that we can dodge. This is in the genes, baby. At that, this is in the lineage, which means before them, and so forth. Pretty much what I'm saying is we will only continue to hold ourselves back in a sense. Not only preventing growing, but changing, healing, and keeping the curse going, which is the last thing I want. I can't speak for everybody, but I don't want that. This is definitely a generational thing. Again, we are all products of everything that our parents experienced also, and their parents, and so on. Lineage. This is what's in us, our lineage. It's literally inevitable. But that's okay. Why? Because we can change it. We can be better. We can do better. And I see this all the time. And I'm so grateful to be able to even say that. I really do see this at work all of the time. In different ways, but it's definitely a thing. It's a thing. Y'all know how I feel about things. Once we acknowledge and accept this, there's literally nothing stopping us from changing it. And I mean like on a molecular level, altering the lineage, changing the generations to come. How fucking powerful does that sound? Because that shit sounds like the best thing in the world to me. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. And it just sounds like so empowering to me. I don't know. Do y'all think so? I think so. Yes. And let me make one thing clear. I am aware that my parents did the best they could with what they had. As do I love, appreciate, and I'm so grateful for them, because without them, there's literally no me. So it's just like, I don't want y'all to think that I'm viewing this in a horrible light, because I'm not. It's just, it is what it is. And that's who we inevitably will become. But what I also have accepted was it wasn't enough for me. It wasn't. I want more for my children and for those to come. This is starting with me because I am making the conscious decision to change. Taking this route, I overstand, honestly. I understand that most people do not understand the importance of, lineage and generational curses, things like that. So I am more than happy to, if y'all want to use my life as a testament or as something that y'all want to, I don't know, learn from anything. However y'all view whatever I'm telling to y'all, use it, because everybody don't have the strength to just do things like this. And I know that it took me a long time to get here. So if I can help anybody in any way, I'm super grateful and I'd be honored. I love y'all. Breaking the curse is more than just, going to school or getting married or owning your own business. All of these things are important. I'm not saying that these things are not important. They are. But I really need y'all to really understand that that's only the tip of the iceberg. we should also want to heal from trauma, break old habits and create new ones. Be the nurturers and the guides our children need. All children need. Properly educate ourselves and our children. Love ourselves. Exhibit a healthy, loving relationship with self in front of our children. Nothing's more impactful than environment. Teach them the power of being authentic. There's literally nothing like that, honestly. And it's kind of underrated, if you ask me. So, that's important. Teach them the importance of kindness, boundaries, communication. Teach them to value themselves. Teach them to value themselves. Teach them to trust themselves. And it's really so much more. Teach them unconditional love. Teach them unconditional love. Breaking a curse in its entirety is not a simple task, and it's not even always supported. So I'm not gonna lie to you, taking this route can be a little lonely, but I'm not even gonna say that, because you can attract, people who are able to vibrate at the level that you are, the energy that you're vibrating at. Those people come. So maybe for a little while it'll be lonely, but inevitably, those people who support you, who truly support you, will show up. And I couldn't even begin to explain why this is so worth it. It's worth it. Everything that comes with it is worth it. Not just for my kids. Not just for my children, but for myself too. It's worth it for myself. It's worth it for their kids. And since my children are going to become me, I gotta be the best fucking me there is. Do you understand me? The best. I'm embodying my parenting. You hear me? With everything in me. You really just have to allow yourself to see it from this standpoint. So repeat after me. I allow. I love y'all though. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. I have missed y'all.